Good afternoon, sir. My name is Priya Jane, and I am doing this video to present or to describe my finished work of doing on instructional and low-cost instructional materials. So, as you can see, sir, this is my finished work of an instructional materials, a low-cost instructional materials. So, the cost of the materials that I bought, it only cost 30 pesos only, because I use only 2 pieces of cartolina, the color blue and orange, the 6 pieces of neon paper for only 3 pesos, and the 3 pieces of long bond paper for only 3 pesos, and also one piece of marker cost 8 pesos. So 14 for the cartolina, 3 pesos for the neon paper, so plus 3 pesos of the bond paper, and the 12 pesos of the marker. So 14 plus 3 equals 17, plus 3 pesos equals 17.20, plus the marker 12 pesos, so 8 pesos, so 28. Then also I use small tests for 2 pesos only, so for the total of 30 pesos. So that's why I select this kind of instructional materials, because it is very low cost materials. So I only spend 30 pesos of the materials that I bought. So on the time spent of doing my instructional materials, I only 30 minutes upon doing this instructional materials. The time span of my for doing this instructional materials is only 30 minutes, and the cost of the materials that I bought is for only 30 pesos. So that's why spending 30 pesos of money, I have now the finished instructional materials, a low-cost instructional materials. Then I have here the 3 questions that I need to answer. So the first question is, what have you realized upon working with your instructional materials? So for me, upon working or making my instructional materials, I realized that giving this kind of visual aid to the student can give them more better learning, because student will more understand upon reading and seeing the instructions and directions of the subject. And the number 2 question is, what is the reasons why you are asked to create a low-cost instructional materials? So the reasons why I asked to create a low-cost instructional materials is to determine how well it goes, or to determine that a low-cost instructional materials can give better learning a better learning to the student, or if it is, or so that we can determine. Okay. And the last question is number 3. What is the relevance of creating a low-cost instructional material where in fact our subject focuses on the technology? So, for me, the relevance of creating a low-cost instructional materials is to give the satisfaction to the student, even if it is only low cost material. So it is a practical ways to to satisfy the user. So that's all. That's what I have learned, and that's what I have realized for making this kind of activity, for making this kind of low cost instructional material. So I hope, sir, that